Okay, we need to talk. The Hockey Guy channel is currently at, according to Social Blade, I'm going with Social Blade, not my actual numbers right now, 69,277 subscribers. It's gained 34 on Sunday because Social Blade rolls over at 8 o'clock our time, my time. 107 yesterday, so that's good. This channel, 4,817 and 82 in the last 24 hours. Thank you. Pewdiepie's at 76,966,018. He's gained 30,933 since 8 o'clock. He gained 186,843 yesterday. I don't think I'm catching up. I think that at the first million's going to be the most difficult. Much like finances, the first million's the most difficult. After that, it gets a little easier. I think that, if I combine the two, then the two channels together have about 73,000 subscribers. This is less than enthusing though. This is 74,000. No, that's better. 70. Yeah, no, I'm getting close. 74,000. So that would be, let's see, 76 million. So 10% of that's 7.6 million. 1% of that is 760,000. A tenth of a percent, 76,000. So I'm at a tenth of a percent. That's a number. It's not something you'd enter into a calculator and you'd get an error or the calculator light on fire. So it's not great. And it's still 91. He's still winning. But T Series is catching up because, of course, they're a big conglomerate of Bollywood stuff. And Bollywood stuff, I have to admit, is very entertaining. Chandra Kanta is on here, and even though Yvonne and I haven't watched it in a while because we don't watch TV much during the day, but when we're scrolling around, there's nothing on TV, and we go, oh, Chandra Kanta's on. We watch that, or Chandra Kanta, however you pronounce it. It's so much fun. It is such a ridiculous soap opera. It's so much fun. So if that's on the T Series site, then yeah, kudos to them. That's a winner. That deserves all of the subscribers, hundreds and hundreds of millions. The interesting thing is, the one thing I ask myself is when you look at Social Blade and they do the projections, and they project that 5 years from now T Series will have like 960 million subscribers or whatever, and I'm thinking, I know it's India, I know there's a lot of people, but it seems like at some point it has to top out. With my main channel and with this one, there's a point where it tops out. There's a point where you go, yeah, that's probably about all the growth I'm gonna get. And I've waited for that on the Hockey Guy channel. On this one, I'm not, because I don't think I've got there yet. I think that there's still a lot of growth to be had. But I'm gonna keep tracking this just for fun, just to see how far behind Pewdiepie that I get. And I baffled somebody when I said Felix. I thought it was well known that his first name was Felix, but people forget because he's known as Pewds. I don't know that that would be a nickname that I'd want to have. I think THG, TEG, I'm okay with that, but Pewds, it's too close to pubes for my liking. It's too close. And it's surprising that somebody with a name that you could turn into something hilarious would end up being the #1 channel on YouTube. But, and the ironic part is, I'm not subscribed to Pewdiepie. I'm not. I'm not subscribed to him. And I'm okay with that. I subscribe to a number of channels. The biggest channel that I subscribe to, I'm pretty sure Red Letter Media is the biggest one. Red Letter Media is kind of awesome. Everything they do is amazing. And if I could do any one thing on this channel, it would be to watch bad movies. I've always wanted to have like a group of friends sitting around and do a live stream of us watching really crappy movies and making jokes and comments through them. So sort of like what they do on Red Letter, except that's not something new. It's new to do it as a YouTube video. Back when I was in high school, we would go to the video store. There are these brick and mortar buildings that would have video cassettes in them that we would rent and keep them for weeks and end up owing $100. It was a pretty good racket for the video companies and for the video stores. But the VHS videos actually cost video stores $100. So what started their death more than Netflix or anything else was when videos suddenly only cost $20. So a rental for $5 or buying it for 20, I'll just go buy it. So that's what killed them. But yeah, we used to rent you know, a bunch of B movies. We always like, all right, we're gonna rent the crappiest looking movies we can find. I remember watching Revenge of the Radioactive Reporter, which was great, just as good as it sounds. Bloodsucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh, which was excellent. And it would be great to be able to find titles like that. And I have some B movie titles I haven't even watched, and to just have people come over. And this would probably be after we move, of course. Have somebody come over on a weekend when there's no hockey or something like that, and just sit and watch a couple of really bad movies that we can make remarks and jokes all the way through, because that's the point. The nice thing about B movies, you can talk all the way through them. You're not missing anything. There's nothing. There's no. You don't need to be riveted to the screen. It's not War and Peace. It's not even. Who's that girl starring Madonna? It's not even that good. So, you know. Anyways, so I just wanted to just kind of touch on that and give you guys an idea of where I could see the channel headed and the kind of content I could see myself doing for this channel. There have been comments on the Discord for my Hockey Guy channel that there are people who prefer the TEG videos over THG because I'm out of character and just me. Awesome. Fantastic. So there'll definitely be more content on here because the view counts have been crazy on this channel the last few days compared to normal. They're still nowhere near the Hockey Guy channel, but they're about 10%. And if they stay that high, if I can start seeing the growth on this channel that I've always thought it had the potential for, that's why when they talked about demonetizing it for being a small channel, I gave a call for help and, you know, did what I could to get the watch time up so that I wouldn't have to worry about it being demonetized, because I knew the potential was here for this channel. So for those of you who follow me from the hockey channel to here, great. If you don't follow me from the hockey channel to here, that's even better, because then it's a whole new set of ears and eyeballs watching me, and that's kind of, well, I guess your ears don't watch you. Be creepy if they could, though, wouldn't it? How would that work? Because if your ears... Anyways, it's probably just because I'm overtired. Yeah, I just wanted to just say hey tonight, and I wanted to also throw out there for people who... And I did this a couple years ago, too. I don't think I talked about this last year. The holiday season isn't great for everybody. So if you're struggling with the fact that the holiday season's upon us and you're not happy about it, you're not alone. I've had those years as well. This year I'm happy. We're going down to Vegas, so watch for a lot of content while we're down in Vegas. We've got a lot of fun stuff we're going to be doing, and I'll be taking my phone with me everywhere. And where I can take my laptop, I will. And I will set up shop with my microphone here, my huge ass microphone right here, and my webcam and everything, and the light if I need it. I don't think I'm going to need it in Vegas. It'll probably be pretty sunny, and natural lighting is preferable to this horrible headache inducer. But yeah, the trip to Vegas is going to be fun, and I'm going to do a live stream on the main channel that day for Christmas Day, because again, not everybody's having a great Christmas. And if you watch TV and if you listen to music and everything's all yay, happy, 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 sitting around with your family by the fire and you're drinking hot chocolate and eating marshmallows and everything's great, not everybody's having that Christmas. Even when I was growing up as a kid, sometimes Christmas was just miserable. It was just absolutely miserable. And up until a couple years ago, Christmas was bad. When I was single, I didn't usually have a tree up. I didn't want to put up lights. I didn't give presents on Christmas. I would just start buying things for people and just hand them to them. Here you go. What's this for? It's for Christmas. Act surprised on Christmas. You can wrap it for yourself if you'd like. But it was a way for me to just kind of diffuse the day, let people know that I appreciated them, and do it in such a way that it wasn't this big festive over the top thing. But there you go. So if you're in that place, I've been there too. And there's no shame in feeling that way. There's no shame in saying bah humbug once in a while. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're bah humbugging everybody else. You just saying, I'm out this year. I'm not doing this. I'm going to do something else. The Christmas movies we talked about the other night, Christmas with the Cranks. I think what bothered me with that movie was it didn't follow through on the initial premise. The idea of a couple who have an empty nest deciding for Christmas, we're just going to leave. I think the movie would have been more entertaining if they had actually left. And if everybody else started showing up for Christmas and they weren't there. And it was them dealing with the fact of, oh, they found something else to do. And Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis should have had an absolute blast with where they went. But again, because it's paint by numbers, you have them say bah humbug, and then, oh wait, no, we actually we're sad that we can't leave for Christmas, and Christmas is going to be great, and then big Christmas miracles. But at the same time, if you want to go with a kind of a downer of a Christmas movie, you have Family Man, which after I watched that, I was like, I just wasted a year and a half of my life. I know it was an hour and a half, but it felt like a year and a half. And it's too bad because Nick Cage is so entertaining when he's over the top. And in that movie, it just seemed like he didn't want to be there. And after finishing the movie, I understood why. All right, that's enough for me for tonight. Thank you guys so much for all the support and for the fact that I have never seen subscriber numbers like this on this channel. So thank you guys so much for the subscribing and for the watching and for the paying attention to anything I might say. Right, wrong, boneheaded, smart, whatever it is, it comes out and I say it. I don't edit my videos. I just say it. I upload it. It's all in one take. And for some people, that's quite different than the rest of the experience on YouTube. And I do my best not to be over the top emotional. And I try not to say anything really offensive and keep my language as clean as possible. Because, hey, I think that's just a smart business move. Really, honestly, I think it is. And when you're married to somebody that doesn't swear, you'll find swearing really drops quite dramatically. Because you feel bad, you swear, and you'll turn and go, oh, she wouldn't have said that. Oh, I got to find another way to say it. So you, from what I've learned being married to her, you just replace whatever swear word you want to say with obnoxious. It's very useful in a lot of cases with just obnoxious. And there was a couple others in there too that I've learned to substitute in. And sometimes it doesn't work, but very often it does. So your significant other can be a very massive influence. And in this case, it's been overwhelmingly positive. I don't mean that as a diss to anybody that I dated before, lived with before. It's just living with my wife's been really immensely positive. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, I am blown away by the numbers I'm seeing on this channel right now. And I have a ways to go to catch. I think as long as he's gaining 186,000 subscribers a day and I have 4,800 subscribers, it's going to be exceedingly difficult for me to catch Pewdiepie. But I have a dream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.